Hello again, Stephanie here. My pronouns are she, her, and this is a channel where I share all my crafty endeavors. And it's been about 3 weeks, I believe, since the last time I posted anything, and it's been very hectic for me. Usually, I don't have a lot going on. This past 3 weeks have been very busy, so I haven't got a lot of Stitchy time in, and I am trying to get my ink circles round robins done. I am in two different groups. One of them is being run by Jules or Julicious, and that one will be the second one I show. That one's not done. And then we formed a rogue round robin because it wasn't part of the one being organized by Jules. And that one is me, Rachel Ray Crafts, Michelle Garrett of Bendy Stitchy, and Heather, the imperfectly perfect Heather. And Heather's project is the first one that came to me, and she did hers on 40 count. It's the first time, other than stitching on Jesse's mislaid pages, stitch it for me at Stitch North last year, that I've stitched on 40 count. And at that time, I did maybe 10 stitches because I was paranoid about messing it up. So when this arrived, I quickly looked at it, saw that it was 40 count, put it back in the bag, and set it aside until I was ready to tackle it. And I discovered that if I take my glasses off and stitch really close to my face, it's not that bad. The glasses I currently wear are for distance. I recently got new glasses that do both. I'm not wearing them because they give me a headache right now because my eyes are not used to it. So I'm still just taking my glasses off and working on 40 count. And my other project is on 32. And I've been doing the same thing with that. And it's helping. It's just hard because then, of course, I can't see the pattern. So I gotta pull the pattern really close. It's a thing. But anyway, Heather decided to do Mother Maya. Obviously, this is not the traditional mandalas that the round robins started out with doing. We each just chose something we wanted to do that was not really trying to miss, and that was doable. It wouldn't overwhelm our teammates. So this is Heather's. And Heather just split it up into basically 4 motifs each. And motif being like one of the bigger parts, or 16 sections. Because there are a couple motifs in some of these sections. So she did this one, this big one down here, and this one here. So that's what it came to me with. And then I did this one, this guy, and this one. So I chose 4 that were very close together. And once I got used to it and figured out that I could stitch on it with my glasses off, we were golden. And I really enjoyed it. This is what it looks like. And it is folded, so it's not cut off at the bottom. It's just easier to show it this way. But yeah, you can see. So I very much enjoyed this. And I don't know what floss she used, but this is it. It's more like maroony, reddy. I don't have daylight today. I have like blocking curtains up because the sun just gets sweltering in here in the afternoon and it's 95 degrees out. So I don't want to be cooked. So the coloration is going to be a bit off today. So that is the first round robin. After I finished that, I was very happy because that meant I would actually have some time to work on my other round robin. And that one is Sarah's. So I'm part of being Lothlorien. Let's not playing with this one. We'll put it back together correctly later. And Team Lothlorien, we're all working on 32 count. And This is the bag Sarah sent hers in. She made this bag herself. It's fantastic. And these are flosses. She's got a cottage garden thread, color grasshopper. It's purple, gold and yellow, feels like silk. And then this green, which is avocado, stitchy stuff. I don't know what the mail to are. It probably says on a card somewhere. If you really want to know, I think that's good enough. Doesn't look like she said what they are. But she did hers on a 32 count morning mist by Forbidden Fiber Co. It's linen. And hers is Reflections of New Orleans. Like I said, my desk is just buried in ink circles right now. So that's the pattern. And she actually started at the bottom. There's my thread ready to go. Whoop. So she started at the bottom. So she did the bottom, basically pyramid. Yeah, it's the front. Back is really neat. And I do need to iron it before I send it. I ironed the other one. And so she did the bottom pyramid. And then I'm working on the one over here. So I've got part of the mask done, the lobster done, and the two instruments down there are done by the corner. So I've got some good progress. I just don't work on it for very long because glass is off. So it gets to be tiring for me. I am enjoying it. It's just going to take me a little bit longer than I would like. And that's all I did for stitching. So there's not a lot. I haven't done my stitch for Pride yet for this month. It's June 19th. So it's Juneteenth today. So it's a federal holiday. I would normally be working, but it's my normal day off. This is not one we get off. We only get like 5 of them off. So, happy Juneteenth. So next let's do some happy mail. So I follow a bunch of people over on Twitch and I watch them and I won some stickers. This one's Layla. This is Kim for the Day's Pupper. I won that sticker. And then 9.5. Her channel has developed into a lot of rubber chickens and stuff like that. So I chose this sticker. This is the devil chicken. It's very large. So those are 2 stickers that I won. And then Evershoot was having a sale on some flosstube they're getting to discontinue. And of course, you always need more floss, right? Well, it's not all of it. There's more in the closet. These are the ones that I have the most of. Keep saying I want to pare down my floss. Buying it is not the way to do that. But it's fun. So I bought a bunch of flosses. The colors I bought. 2 of these, Charlie Brown. And 1 of these, which is my Funny Valentine. I love teals. So I got 3 of these. Teal my heart. It's not that blue. It's more of a green. Greens and blues are difficult. I got some titanium. I need some neutrals. It's more of a muted gray. It's not the silvery color it's showing on my camera. Lighting is hard, y'all. And we got some hippie. This has reds and purples in there. And don't be jelly. So of course, purples and pinks. That was those. They'll go on the rings over here. Smiley on Roxy Floss Monster. And yes, I'm making you suffer through this a little bit. Luckily, these already have holes punched in them. So you just slide them right on there. And no, these are not organized in any particular way at all. They are just here. Okay. So that's my Leo and Roxy for the most part. Making on recycle. And then Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitchy, has been doing auctions to raise money for our FTC, our TFC. A group of for surgeons go to the Dominican Republic and they do orthopedic surgeries, and they also teach surgeons down there how to improve their skills and do procedures better, etc. And they do it obviously at a discount. So raising money to help pay for the surgeries that people wouldn't have access to. No. And this is one of the auctions. Box view. And this was somebody's whip. Back. So, no, I got thread. The thread's still in the fabric. The ends on. It also has the pig stack on it. And they barely started box view. So, another project to do. This looks like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'll have to get my gauge out and see. I don't remember if Michelle stated it when she put the auction up. I just had seen a couple people do this. And I thought they were really cute. And I have a couple of the stacks, but not this one. So now I can just add on to this. So that's part of my collection. I gotta put in Notion. So that was over here. So that happens. And that's it. That's all that I have. Life updates. My daughter and grandbaby and of course her husband were here. They were only here a couple days. I got to see my little baby granddaughter again. She's gotten so big since I saw her in April. Of course, because they grow like weeds at that age. She's now 4 months old. So personality is growing every day. She's doing fantastic. They're actually flying back to California as we speak. They should, and of course they lose 3 hours, so they'll be really tired when they get home. They've been up all day today, and then they'll be 3 hours behind. So they won't get home until probably 10, 11 o'clock their time tonight. And hopefully, the baby did really well on the flight here. Slept 3/4 of the way. It's about a 6-hour flight, so fantastic. But so my husband got to meet the baby for the first time because we both can't travel at the same time because of our dogs. We have a couple dogs that are special. One we can't board, and another one we can't have somebody come to the house. So it's just easier for us not to vacation until they move on. Not that I'm wishing that to happen anytime soon, but it is what it is. Plans. I gotta finish the second ring circles round robin. I would like to do my June Stitch for Pride, get that caught up. There's only 12 days left in June. We'll see if that happens. And then on my list of things I want to do my May temperatures, my temperature dragon. At least get that caught up to June. I do them a month at a time. It usually takes me about 2 days to do the whole month. And then there's something else I wanted to work on. Oh, I want to restart Deadly Aquarium. If you have seen previous episodes, I made a boop with my Deadly Aquarium thinking that a page break was the center point. So I have maybe an inch and a half on one side, which I'm not happy with. So I'm just going to restart it since all I started was the frame and I wasn't even close to finishing the frame. Eventually I'm going to restart that. They're on drop 4. This week's an off week. So once I finish my ink circles, I'll be rotating through those projects. And then I still need to get, or want, like to get, my tiny Pride Sal completed, which I haven't touched either because that's not on a time frame. Ink circles I want done and out of this house because I know my next one from Heather is on its way. So I need to get hers moving to Michelle. Because Michelle already finished mine. And it looks fantastic. So go check out Bendy Stitchy if you want to see my project and her progress on my project. And of course, check out Rachel Ray Crafts, and Rachel Ray Fiber Arts. She has 2 different channels. One is dedicated to diamond painting. The other one is all yarny, crafty, fiber arts, I guess you'd call it, stuff. So I think that's it. I also want to get back on my socks. I haven't touched them in forever. I might not rip them out. I just might pick up where I was and reach out to Zach and see if he wants to do a little chatty chat once a week. So a little accountability for me to get progress on those socks. Because otherwise they sit tucked in the bag behind me and I don't think about them. I'm like, oh, I should pull them out and then get distracted. So anywho, that's it for me. Hopefully you're staying cool. If it's hot where you are, if it's cold where you are, I hope you're staying warm. If you like to be warm, some people like it cooler. Some people like the hot weather. I do not. It's hard for me to breathe. So, anyway, hope you enjoy what you're stitching on. If you're in any of the round robins or doing stitch alongs, I hope they are not stressing you out and you're keeping up as much as you want to keep up and not pressuring yourself to keep up to where it stresses you out. Enjoy the craft. It's not a job, it's a hobby to relax. So, bye. That's all for now.